Well, we are back. It is a divisional round. It's complete. We just witnessed something here, but we're debating to see the replay, and the game might be on still. Hold on for a second. Anyways, I'm bringing in here with Hector. We're still watching the game. Is the game over? Oh, sorry. Hold on for a second. We gotta unmute you real quick. Is the game over?
Not officially yet, but I'm thinking it is. After looking at the review, it looks like it was a touchdown.
Well, the Bills' morale is just
Yeah,
dropping.
it's over.
It's
It's
over.
official.
Okay.
It's official.
It's
Official.
official. I'm just amazed. I am. I'm just amazed on everything right now, how everything developed. I mean, it was probably the best game, the Bills and the Chiefs. You got to give them props, man. Um, wow, what a game! This should have been like the Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah. That should have been a Super Bowl right there. What? How can you use any words to describe this game but just epic? I mean, I
You look
think
at the
Buffalo.
Bills players right now, and you look at them; they look so exhausted. Like
Yeah,
the hard
I think
work
more.
they put in.
I think Buffalo lost this game than more than anything because you know their coverage, their defensive coverage was not doing much to put a lot of pressure on Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes was just dominating time of possession and going downfield at will and eating up the clock, just killing that defense, getting them tired. And then at the end, when we saw that when Buffalo scored a touchdown and then the 2-point conversion, again, why are you putting? Where's the pressure? You see what I'm saying? Where is the pressure on Patrick Mahomes when he's just doing everything he wanted and it just got him back downfield? And then in overtime, the same thing. It was just a repetitive. And you might want to fix that, brother.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah. I gotta fix
Yeah.
that. My bad, man. I'm bad right now. Hold on for a
It's
second.
okay. It's okay.
Whoa. Oh, I don't
Yeah,
want to.
it's been that kind of it's been that kind of day. Seriously.
But it didn't happen, right?
Yeah,
Um,
it was epic, man. I mean, this is awesome. You can't ask for anything better than this, man. And they deserved it. They deserved it. They
ah,
shut down
they
the number
deserved
one
it.
defense.
Yeah, but defense does wins championship, and the way these two teams played, I mean, it's hard to replicate what could happen next week in the championship series. But
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just at awe right now because I'm just amazed. I'm flattered. I mean, listen, I was out of my seat, and at first, I mean, I thought the Chiefs were going to run away with it, but the Bills did not back down at all, and I'm
Right.
happy for it, and I see a lot of life for the Bills in the future. And these commentators kept saying it. We reset it yesterday on our show. We're the first ones to mention on the star quarterbacks in the AFC. They're stacked, you know.
Yeah.
But how are they going to pick up their players in the free agency? How are they going to draft to benefit them? And I'm gonna tell you right now, for the Buffalo Bills, they need a running back. They need to establish a run game than just relying on Josh Allen. And I told you for the very beginning is that even if the Bills would have won today, it would have been trouble next week or at the Super Bowl because the fact that they're missing that one ingredient, um, and that is that running game. So,
Yeah.
and even though your alarm, every time I say facts, man, your alarm goes off, and I
I tell
appreciate
you,
that.
yeah, it's just one of those. It's like ESPN, breaking news. So yeah, definitely.
Well, definitely, it is breaking news, and those of you that seen the game know that the Chiefs did win. You see the score there, 42-36. Um, I didn't expect nothing less than what I saw, but it seemed like towards as closer it was to the ending, the more drama happened, right? and you're left
Yeah.
like, my heart. I mean, these are not my teams. I'm a Giants fan, but as a
Yeah.
football fan, you look at this, you'd be like, wow, this is how this is baseball. This is football, and we have been spoiled this weekend.
Yes.
Four epic games gone to the wire, and this one was the actually the first overtime in this year's playoffs. So congrats to the Chiefs. 42-36 was the win. The other game that happened was the Rams defeating the Bucks 30-27, and with that, the two teams that were in the Super Bowl last year, the Bucks and the Chiefs. I mean, excuse me, the Bucks and oh no, I lied.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me. We
Yeah. The
had this
Chiefs are still
story
alive.
of it, and
Yeah.
yes,
The
the
Chiefs are still
Bucks
alive.
will not advance. They're eliminated. Congratulations to the Rams. They put a lot of pressure on Tom Brady, but I thought the Brady virus was kicking in because the Rams were up 27-3 and the Bucks came back to tie the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my god, here we go." And I'm here like, "Okay, this is Tom Brady. He's old, but that doesn't matter. You know, didn't matter. He brought that team back to tie up the game, but unfortunately, they forgot Stafford can quarterback just like Brady and threw that long pass to get into field goal range. And with 4 seconds left, the Rams did beat the Bucks 30-27.
Yeah, they frustrated Brady in the first half. There's nothing he could have done. I mean, he even got himself a penalty. That was, kind of unorthodox of, Brady, but he kept his cool, he kept his composure, and he found a way of getting him back into the second half of the football game. It seemed like the Rams didn't know what to do. And it seems like that with the Rams lately, as far as they play one half and not the other half. They just choose which one they do. Because we seen that the season finale against the 49ers. It's like, they had the game, but then they lost the game. Okay. And then just things could start trickling. I mean, yeah, they dominated the Cardinals, but here was just a tale of one half, and they just got lucky, I think, because the Bucks could have won that game if they wanted to at the end, but it is what it
Right.
is. And now we will crown ourselves a new Super Bowl champion this year, now that the Bucks are gone.
Yes, indeed. But the games are going to be so epic. I'm anticipating because there's some new blood in the playoffs, and we'll get
Yes,
to that
yes,
because you got the 49ers defeating the Packers 13-10. We do recall 49ers losing to the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. But in
yes.
the other game here, the Bengals took out the number one seed, the Tennessee Titans, 19-16. That's new blood, and Joe Burrow is now in the mix. And Joe Burrow and the Bengals will be facing the Kansas City Chiefs. And Burrow has Chase. He got a lot of weapons too, But now I got to figure out is who has a better defense because if the Bills were able to rack up that much points, what's going to happen with the Bengals? And we talk about Steve Spagnuolo and his Super Bowl. I mean, he got two Super Bowl wins as a defensive coordinator, right? One for the Chiefs, one for the
Yeah.
Giants. But that defense didn't look like Super Bowl contenders.
No, they sure didn't because I mean Josh Allen was able to run at will, and that's what kind of made me think is Joe Burrow going to be able to do the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
because if he does, then Patrick Mahomes is going to be in for another dogfight because Burrow's not going to be it's not going to take him lightly because we remember early right before the season ended they played each other in Cincinnati and the Bengals just walked all over Kansas City. They had no answer. The Chiefs had no answer for them in that game.
No, no. But I tell you what, looking here right now, divisional round. Let's look at the whole entire picture right now. We have the Bengals defeating the Titans, the Chiefs and the Bills. We're gonna see the Cincinnati Bengals visit the Kansas City Chiefs. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm leaning for the Bengals, uh, in a sense because I feel like the Bengals got a better defense. They're quick, but then there's also Patrick Mahomes. Oh man, this is a hard pick, but can Burrow get the job done? And I got a feeling right now, defense wins championships, and I'm not sold on that defense, man. But
Yeah, I understand, but right now it's
50
like
Cincinnati might got a slight edge.
how can you bet against Patrick Mahomes on how he dealt with the Buffalo defense today. You
But did you
know,
see the Bengals whip on the Chiefs earlier in the season?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know that, but here we go. Buffalo beat Kansas City earlier this year, and look what happened. It's just a they came back and beat them.
Now, hold on for a second. Now, this is the Bengals that beat that current team that we see. It wasn't back in the early seasons. This is
I know,
almost recent. So the
I
way
know,
the Bengals handled their business,
but
they weren't able to stop Joe Burrow. Is what I'm saying.
it was almost as if Cincinnati needed that game more than what Kansas City did at that moment. You know, Kansas
What?
City wasn't really playing for too much
Mhm.
besides just trying to chase the Titans for the number one seed, but it worked out well for them not getting it.
Well,
So
the Bengals are playing like they don't care, like nothing's at stake because technically no one ever saw the Bengals moving up in the world. They say they were talented enough, and I'm gonna keep saying this. If it wasn't for all those injuries that the Ravens had, I don't think the Bengals will be in that position. But they're there, they're making noise. I think the Bengals have nothing to lose and nothing to gain for except this next win can take them to the Super Bowl, and history's in the
mhm,
making. But for the
yeah,
Chiefs, they want to go back, and they're making history too because they're hosting three Super Bowl. I mean, I'm sorry, three AFC
Eh,
championships.
yeah,
So
yep,
that's pretty neat. That's pretty
it
awesome,
is.
man. Yeah.
And to know that if they win, they'll go to their third consecutive Super Bowl. I mean, that's just pure dominance right now with Patrick Mahomes. You know, first it was Brady dominating the AFC. Now it seems like Patrick Mahomes is taking over that helm and being the one that all the quarterbacks are going after to knock over out of the throne.
Man,
Right?
look at the score though, man. Look at that. The difference between yesterday's game and today's game. 19
Yeah.
to 16, 42 to 36. I
Yeah.
don't know,
Both
man.
both both Kansas City and Buffalo score more points than both those two teams combined. That's what's crazy.
Crazy indeed. Crazy indeed. In the NFC, we got the 49ers visiting the St. Louis Rams. Both teams are from California, but the
Los
Rams have
Angeles,
home field advantage. That what I say?
St. Louis.
Oh, I did say St. Louis, my bad.
Yeah, Los Angeles.
The Los Angeles Rams, they have home field advantage. And if they win, they'll continue having home field advantage for the Super Bowl because it's there in LA with Snoop Dogg and Eminem, all those cats. Like I told you, we're gonna be sipping on that gin and juice, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, you think about it. This is I won't call it the NFC championship. I call it the West Coast championship because
the
that's
West
exactly
Coast.
what this is. Yeah.
Sorry.
Los Angeles, San Francisco, the state of California is going to the Super Bowl regardless of what happens. And it's going to be whether the Rams are going to play at home or the 49ers are going to use SoFi Stadium as their temporary home. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? And
Hey,
think
big
about
shout
it.
out to the keys to the city, real
Yes.
quick.
Yes,
Teddy,
Teddy.
you're
Yeah.
right. You talked about that earlier. That it is the best weekend of football that you have seen. Same here because how you get all four games, okay,
Yes.
three of them going to the 4 seconds left of the game for a game-winning field goal, and then we get spoiled at the very end for overtime. I mean, it
Yes.
doesn't get better than that. And the last 2 minutes of the game seem forever. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I love it.
And
Listen,
so,
Bills flew that game and should have won, but credit
yeah.
to the Chiefs for finding a
Yeah.
way to win. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what you got
absolutely.
to do.
Hmm.
Yeah, plain and simple. You got to do that, and that's what Kansas City did. They exploit that defense, and they went up there they didn't allow that last touchdown by Buffalo to intimidate them because they know who they had at quarterback. I mean, look
Right.
at this, man. Last year, Tampa Bay was the number 5 seed. They get into the Super Bowl, and this year the NFC will have a number 4 or number 6 seed in the Super Bowl. It doesn't pay off to be a top dog in the NFC. That
No,
doesn't
of
seem to
course
be
not.
no. It
I
don't.
mean, look over
It
here.
don't.
We got the number 4 seed
The
and the number
and
two
the number
seed.
2.
So,
Yes.
I mean, that one's a little bit legit. I mean, but you got to give credit. I mean, look, if you thought that Tennessee Titans were going to do something this year, I'm going to tell you right now, they need a
Yeah.
quarterback. I'm going
Yeah.
to say it right now. Tannehill is not the guy in the Titans, right?
Right.
Unless you beef up that defense. And clearly, you know, it's gonna take a lot. I'd rather pick San Diego. I'll pick Kansas City, New England, uh, any of these teams. These new quarterbacks come into the league. I would choose them over the Titans. So Titans need to do something. But and then Green Bay. With Aaron Rodgers, you never know what you're gonna get because he received that discount double check and he got it
Hmm.
and he left. So we don't even know what's going on over there if Jordan Love is gonna take over that team. But you
Yeah.
gotta have a quarterback. Nowadays, you're gonna have to have a dual threat quarterback, right?
Hmm.
You know that the defense is going to put a lot of pressure real quick. So your slant game better be spot on, and that's something that the other teams didn't take advantage of. Um, but I'm excited. I can't wait till Thursday night so we make our picks to see who's going to the Super Bowl. I understand. We got the AFC NFC Championship next Sunday,
Next
and
Sunday, yes.
2 weeks after that is the Super Bowl. So
Yes.
we got, man, you gotta love football.
Man,
You
it's
got to
awesome.
love football.
It's awesome.
And I'm telling you right now, everything started from since the national championship. The way that game played between Alabama and Georgia, and then carry on to the wild card weekend, and to receive this right here, it doesn't get better than that, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm pumped up. I'm excited. I get to sit back as a football fan, and just enjoy what's going to happen next Sunday. Sunday can't get here fast enough.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go ahead and tune in real quick. One last time before we log off here is the Bengals defeating the Titans 19-16. The Chiefs beat the Bills 42-36. And in the NFC, we got the 49ers defeating the Packers 13-10 and the Rams beating the Bucks 30-27. Look, this Thursday it catches on for our prediction at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we choose who are the two teams that's going to go to the Super Bowl. And of course, the Super Bowl, I can't wait because they got my favorite star, Snoop Dogg, in the house, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Mary J. I mean, it's going to be a blast halftime show. But the game, if the game is like this, like today,
Mm,
wee, I can't wait for the Super Bowl.
yes.
Yeah. But hey, thank you for joining us. Once again, this is All Four Downs podcast presented by the CNG Sports Podcast Network. Visit clovercrestmedia.com for the other sports podcasts. I'm telling you, all these guys are great. They got more information about the game and their predictions as well. Special shout out to Keys to the City for at least making some comments here, and everybody else in Clovercrest and all of you that's following us. Please subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you this Thursday on All Four Downs.